Today on Drawbli, we are drawing
hands.
Click that subscribe button if you are new around here, and you can also share your hands online using the hashtag Drawbli.
We're drawing mittens, really.
Mittens.
We're committed to not really pushing ourselves yet to adding form. Ben understands this assignment. I've lost my way already.
You're already starting to make fingers.
I don't know how to make mittens.
Abby, just a mitten, a simple mitten shape. Yes, you can just keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid, like we said in the last one. Remember when we said
kiss.
that? Kiss, kiss.
Kiss, kiss.
Start with that flat plane.
I kind of did. You can see this line.
I kind of did.
Here.
You're bad.
Where I had the idea.
I actually am noticing that my proportions are just way
That's
off.
where I'm going to run into trouble. I'm going to get down with these fingers and I'm going to look at it and be like, ugh, I can't move anything because it's all refined. And this is what always happens with hands. Everybody knows this. Everybody who's ever drawn a hand knows this.
What? What is that?
That the proportions.
I mean, of course I know, but I just want to hear you. I just want to hear you say it because I know.
The proportions always get wildly off.
That's why we're just doing mittens, keeping it simple.
Kiss, kiss.
Kiss, kiss.
My dad. I don't remember if I've told this story before, but he, in high school, had art teachers. The lucky guy. I had one art class in high school. I wish I'd done more. Anyway.
I didn't have any.
I know. We were deprived. Look at us. We could have. We were meant to be there, but we weren't. Oh well. No, he's crying. And his art teacher made him physically measure out every single tiny component of the hand and draw it.
Interesting, huh?
And then he taught me to do this. We would do a lot of hand trees where you draw 3 hands, your own hand, all rooting out from the same wrist. It creates a kind of cool effect, and it's a great way to practice hands.
3 hand... Wait, sorry, what?
I will do this exercise as a hand tree. I'll show you.
Okay. So 3 hands... So they're like growing out of each other, essentially.
All out of the same wrist, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying not to add any... I'm not going to do individual fingers. I'm not doing any of that.
Oh, dear.
And you know what? I should move on from this simple one. I'm kind of refining what I've already created, and I should not be doing that. I'm lollygagging. I'm hanging out in the back. I need to get to it.
Get to it, Ben.
Got these other hands, as you have pointed out, that look like a traffic light.
Yes, the red, green, and yellow.
It does. I did not mean for that to happen. That is...
Any resemblance to any traffic lights, living or dead, is purely coincidental and does not reflect the views of Drawbli.
You can't sue us, big traffic co.
We don't believe in traffic lights. We're here to stand up against them.
I'm sorry, what? Is that why you run all those traffic lights?
I don't run any traffic lights.
You run traffic lights all the time.
I don't do this. You spread these rumors. People are going to believe you. I'm out here just driving like a maniac. What's my craziest driving experience of late?
Oh my gosh, I have so many.
Hasn't been since maybe last winter.
Yeah.
When I had to drive to work. And as you know, I work at a hospital and don't really have the option to they don't say, oh, the weather's bad. Well, let's just close for the day. Obviously, you can't do that.
You can't just close. Well, you can, but they don't.
But they don't. So, that you find yourself often driving, not often, but occasionally driving in very inclement weather. And what was it? I don't remember why this was the case, but I remember I was driving to work. The plows are intermittently getting the job done. It's too early for the plows to have really finished anything. Driving over a giant river on a giant bridge, very scary. And it's very cold and icy. And I had to drive with my window down.
Why?
Why was that?
Was it foggy?
I think it was just that foggy that my car couldn't keep up with it. And I drove with the window down.
And this is your most recent crazy car story?
Yes, and it was the worst.
Do you have any like crazy stories from when you were, younger? First
I have a scary one. Like, I did have a car spin out in the rain on me once, and I mean like a full, I think it was a 180 because I ended up facing the opposite direction after coming around a bend in the rain. And this was on what we call the lateral. Luckily, I just got so lucky because it was a concrete on both sides of this lateral, this little like in-between highway. And I did not hit any of those. I just did a complete little spin right in the middle like I was a professional Tokyo drifter.
You were Tokyo drifting?
I was Tokyo drifting. And the really
not by your own choice.
Was that there were no other cars right then, which is very strange because normally it's a very
busy area.
It's pretty busy.
Yeah.
I just had a little good stint where there were no one else. Granted, it was raining really hard, and that's probably why there were fewer cars, like less people out like me. And this was back when I drove the Stang.
The Stang?
Which had terrible handling in any weather. Like, this would never happen in my Outback, ever.
No, now you have a nice mom car.
And a mom car for life. For life. Mom's got it figured out. Everybody else is.
You're right.
Is slacking because you got, and this, I don't know. This is more like an everybody car at this point.
An everybody car.
Everybody got
the mom car.
Yeah. Well, now everybody I know wants one of these mid-size SUVs.
They're not bad.
They're the best.
They're so reliable and safe. This episode of Drawbli is sponsored by
Subaru. Well, they're so freeing too because they let you buy furniture.
And you're able to actually get it from place to place.
Yeah. As a young person in my early 20s, this was a very nice thing. Because I got to furnish my house.
You got, with
like secondhand furniture, but I could just go anywhere and get it.
Go on that FB Marketplace. Go crazy.
I did not. Oh, I don't think that was around back when I was buying furniture,
no, absolutely
or I didn't know
not.
to use it.
No. No, it was not around way back then. Way back then, so long ago.
I know. I talk about myself like that was so many years ago.
Ancient times. In the before times.
The before times. We do have before times in our own times now.
Do we?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
I think that's what people refer to as like the pre-pandemic times.
Yeah, before times.
Yeah.
Remember before people were dying left and right?
What do you think Oh my gosh, Ben. What do you think it's like to be a small child growing up in the now times?
Well, like what's small? I mean, really small you're not going to remember, right?
Oh, that's true. Like, let's say 6 or 7. You remember. You gained sentience then.
You gained sentience. I guess you're just, like, it's normal for you, right? I mean, for most of us, like, any of, like, what's ever going on now, it becomes habit or, like, the norm pretty quickly. Mm-hmm. Like, people get used to stuff pretty quick.
I haven't read any articles on, like, how this is expected to have impacted children. So I can't speak on that with any experience or know-how.
Yes, I am. We are both here at Drawbli. We are the ipso facto on the global pandemic. Just listen to us for all your global pandemic news, and
we do tons of research.
Yes, all the research on everything. We've both had it twice, so that's great. Obviously, we're
doing really well at it.
Fun thing about living with someone that works at a hospital on COVID floors. Thank you for your service. Please stop bringing it home.
Please stop bringing it home over and over. Oh man, I wear everything.
I'm so excited for the next strain. Like I'm already preparing. I got this whole closet full of tissues.
I promise
so
every
pumped.
time I'm wearing all my gear, every room, it just keeps happening.
It does. It's good. It's great. It's a fun time. That whole COVID thing. It's good.
I know. You, sans me, you were all set up to survive this pandemic without ever a hint of COVID touching your life in any shape, way, or form. Without me, you could have existed as if the pandemic didn't exist.
Yeah, because I I work from home. You know,
Uh-huh.
I don't really go to a place with tons of people that could spread a
Yeah,
lot of
your
diseases.
biggest risk would have been the grocery store.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm just an otaku shut-in, you know?
Just an otaku shut-in, yes.
It's my life. This is who I am.
I haven't learned that word yet in Wanikani.
That's because you're not going to learn it studying Japanese.
Oh, really?
No, I would be very surprised if you did. How are your hands coming over there? You still working on one, or you moved on to number 2?
I moved on to number 2. But...
Wow, you are really getting... Ugh, don't look at mine. No, I'm
No, don't look at
embarrassed.
the one I just did. I'm embarrassed.
Yours look
My
way
first
better than
one
mine.
I'm okay with.
You're doing-
This one I
You're
am
cheating.
not a
You're doing
fan.
fingers. I thought we agreed.
I don't know how to draw mittens.
I thought we agreed. We're drawing planes. Simple.
All right.
No. Just keep doing. Show me
I
up.
don't know
Fine. It's cool. It's whatever.
how.
It's whatever.
I want to flip my canvas. I want to be cool.
You want to? I want to flip my canvas. Too. I want to be cool like Ben. Canvas flipping. Trying to flip mine. There we go. Yeah. This
Whoever's
one.
in this picture is like a super long thumb. Wouldn't you agree?
I do not. It's about the perspective. The thumb is the fingers are foreshortened because they're behind it.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Long thumb conspiracy over here.
I gotta move on to my next hand. It's time.
It's time. I feel like I've been bamboozled. We agreed that we were doing simple mitten shapes.
This one I'll do as a mitten. I'll challenge
and then
myself.
I glance over and I see these beautiful.
They're not beautiful.
Beautiful
I should have done
fingers.
mittens the whole time. And you know why? Because I've been learning so much in some of our recent episodes about just drawing the basic form. And I learned so much. We did one episode of just basic forms. The very next episode, I'm drawing that steer and I love how it's turning out. And it's because I focused on doing the basic forms the previous episode. And so
now what? Now you're just going back to your old habits.
I'm regressing.
No, you are not regressing. Those hands look great.
I'm gonna try mitten though.
You can try a mitten. Yeah. You know what? Maybe I'll try doing the individual fingals, as they're called.
Fingals. I've heard that term in the communities.
The industry.
The industry uses the term fingals.
How does it feel to, be marrying a fantastic professional artist in the industry?
Oh, nobody's interviewed me about this before.
Yeah. How does it? I mean, I'm kind of,
Well, I'm pretty excited that my professional artist fiance
art master
has a 3D printer in the basement, and I'm thinking maybe the nice part will be that maybe he can help us sculpt something for, like, I don't know, a wedding cake topper.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I was thinking that we could print it.
Yeah,
So
totally.
that part's pretty exciting for me.
Okay.
It'd be so unique.
That would be cool. I'd be down.
We gotta come up with ways to theme our wedding that are specific to, like, sculpting.
Oh, we do.
Just
Wait,
a
we
few.
do? What?
And we'll have things that are specific for me. Just fun things. These days, everybody's weddings are, like, personal and outside the box.
Oh wow. I mean, isn't a wedding supposed to be personal? Isn't that?
Yeah, but there's also, like, I don't know, a cookie cutter. Not cookie cutter. There's some basics, right?
Cookie cutters?
You have the meal.
Oh,
you
yeah.
have the flowers.
Okay.
But also, people are getting away from that now, even too. People are eloping a lot more than they used to. The pandemic really restructured a lot of that industry, and I can't say I hate it.
Yeah, I mean, the wedding industry is a big sham. We all know.
Yes.
We all know what's going on.
But
there.
I'm still subscribing to it. Oh, man.
Many people.
I really thought about eloping really hard.
Oh, did you?
Uh-huh.
You haven't told me this.
We talked about it. I just wanted my friends and family there.
Yeah, I mean, simple, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why feed the beast of the industry of
Unless,
horrible things?
Well, we're feeding the beast.
Oh, you are. Oh, flowers. Yeah, that's this much. Oh, wedding flowers. Oh, you didn't say it was for wedding.
Right. Our venue, just so you know, includes the flowers.
I am aware. Thank you. You can.
Not all of them, though.
Not all the flowers.
Not
no.
all the flowers. It's extra to get some on the arbor, which I think is terrible, but whatever.
That's just how it be.
That's just business for you.
That's just business.
Business.
Oh, wow. How do you feel about your hands?
Well, I didn't draw them in. I tried.
Oh, you tried. Yeah, this one, trying to understand the curvature of this one. Honestly, my brain is... I'm smoking over here. There's some steam pouring out of my ears, I think.
Yeah, I like it though.
You like the steam?
I like the hand that we're drawing. I think it's a cool one. I like that angle. I used to draw my own hands a lot, and like a lot. And I don't remember if I've told you this before or said this on Drawbli, but when I used to sketch my hands a lot when I was like a teenager, I got really used to just holding my left hand up in front of me in a weird pose and leaving it there very still. So I would often at that age find myself drawing anything with my left hand just up in the air at some witchy like pose with my fingers all like bent and splayed. I got out of that habit eventually.
I mean, that's a great exercise to practice. I like that. Hands are hard.
Hands are hard.
Even me drawing these as a simple mitten shape is proving difficult. Ah, man, just the way these are in space. Like I'm trying to 3Dify. I think I need to just erase and take a step back here.
I think what you're doing is in a lot of ways probably more complicated than what I'm doing.
Oh gosh, I don't know about...
I can't do what you're doing, I don't think.
I don't know if I can do what I'm doing.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to move these into a tree, but I'm gonna try that now.
Oh, okay. I understand what you were talking about earlier now. Are you done with your hands? Like, are you completely finished?
Pretty much.
Wow, you're so good at drawing hands.
They're not that. They're done from the sketchy perspective. I want to move them into a tree. It's not super.
It's not super?
It's not as intuitive as you might think.
It's pretty tough to, like, do the mental gymnastics of understanding these as a simple shape. But you have to understand like, if you can't understand the simple, how the heck are you going to understand the complex?
Exactly.
And when at least you're getting some contour lines in there. That works really well. Ooh, that is very cool. That is very cool, what you are doing over there. I like that a lot.
Thank you. And then I'm going to merge them all and have one big, like, tree party hand. Although I can't make it much bigger than this because it'll be too wide.
I am also going to make a tree of hands. I'm going to join you. Oh gosh, I have confused myself. Where did that go? All right, I need to turn. I've done it, guys. I've thoroughly lost myself here. Oh,
Ben's
no.
lost himself. You can find yourself, Ben.
I don't know if I can. I think I've gone too far. Oh, the steam is pouring out of my ears. And I can feel my gears within my head grinding to a halt.
As it struggles to focus on. Isn't that the worst when you're working on something on this and oops, I kicked the microphone. And,
and you kick the microphone?
You kick the microphone.
Yeah, that's the worst.
But you're having to focus so much that you can barely even speak because you have to focus.
I don't
know if I could do what you've done with the mittens. I really don't. I should have tried. And I was like, nope, my brain just went right to what it knew, which was drawing regular old hands. Another time, I will try the mittens because I think you have done a good exercise there.
There we go. I did it.
You did it? Okay, Ben. I think it's time.
Well, hold on. I gotta now. The problem is there's multiple problems. But let me fix this one part because my brain can do it. My brain just had to take a moment. All right, so there are my beautiful mittens. Can I see your mittens? Shall we look at your hands first?
Yeah, take a look.
It's hard to gauge anything without the reference, but they do look very cool with your finger tree, and now you have a puppet. So
we can look at your reference on your iPad.
Okay, we'll zoom in. Let's start with the first one.
Okay.
Here. Is that this one?
Yes.
All right. Oh, you got all the little curvatures of how the fingers bow towards that middle finger. Very cool. Yeah, these are really fun.
Thank you.
I think they're all really fun. Let's see, we got this one here. Ooh.
That one was the hardest for me.
A very steep perspective.
Yeah.
Very rough, very difficult perspective. Okay, and then this one here. Very cool. This was the hardest one for me, but I think those are cool. And I like your hand tree idea. That's very fun.
Okay, let me see yours. I'm so excited.
That bottom one was causing some issues.
Wow,
I think my brain actually turned to mush.
Well, to try to keep all of those connected as one form when they're all fingers splayed out in different little directions and spokes.
Well, that's
gonna mush your brain.
No, it's easier. It's easier than
easier.
Well,
no.
You didn't draw like the boxy planes of the fingers.
Exactly, because that's hard.
Well, yeah, but like if you tried to do this for every finger, it'd be even harder.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. You're right, probably. That's a good mitten.
That's a good mitten.
You did really good.
It's really, yeah. Honestly, my line weight, because it's thicker here at the top.
Oh, yeah?
It really breaks, in my mind, perspective. So it doesn't look foreshortened because those lines are thicker. So that's my fault.
Yeah, you could go back and change it sometime if you wanted to. And the top one's really good, though. You got the angle of the fingers slightly coming towards us and the way that the thumb wraps. And then you have the side of the hand and the wrist going back.
I think.
I think you got all the angles and directions very clearly conveyed there. Good job.
Well, next time, maybe what we can do is take one of our mittens of choice and convert that into a hand. Do you think, like a more detailed hand?
I love that idea.
Well, you didn't do mittens, but you could. Do you think you could detail those more?
Yeah.
Like,
I could paint them.
Okay, we should try to maybe do that in the future.
We'll have to do that.
Well, hey, click that subscribe button if you are new around here, and you can share your hands online using the hashtag Drawbli. And this is the part where we say
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. I like your tree. It's kind of creepy.
It is, and the puppet really took it towards creepier. I'll have to dig more into that. Ooh.